Hey guys, it's your baby boomer Kitty Lane coming back at you for the second time today with another Create and Relate. So, I'm here with some goodies I just received. I finally got my yarn winder, y'all. I am so stoked right now. I really am. That is the greatest thing that could have happened to me today. Got a lot going on. I'm pushing a lot of buttons and... Okay, well with that, I told you I'd be collecting on the free. When Timu says free, I say, okay. Yeah, they say free. I say, me. So, sorry for the rattling. I should have at least topped it prior. Is that not gorgeous? Look at that green and yellow, guys. Oh my goodness. See if I can read with no glasses today. 100% acrylic, 50 grams. It says skin friendly. It's really soft. I gotta get some more of this. I have to get some more of this. This, guys, feels like clothing. This feels like another dress. I'm on the dress hook now. But in all fairness, it's going to be a baby blanket. I got this for the purpose of making baby blanket for the G.R.O.W Foundation, but I'm telling you, I am already taking names for the next yarn haul. Yes, I am, because I'm telling you, when I'm done with the growth with the G.R.O.W donations for this year, yeah, I'm gonna do it again next year. I am. If you're not into enriching other people's lives, then you're not going to know how good it feels to donate things to other people, to do nice things for other people, to make another person's lousy day great. You know, when I walked away from my second marriage, my daughter came in my room one day and said, "Mama, come with me." She and her best friend took me to Catherine's, and I got pants, I got shirts. All of my kids' feet are bigger than mine, but when my feet swell up, I can wear their shoes and they don't slip off. So I started noticing a little trend. My daughter was getting shoes. My oldest daughter was getting shoes, and her sister's feet, my youngest daughter, are like a tad bit smaller than hers, and she was getting shoes and complaining that they were too small right away. So she'd crack open the box and she'd kind of get a reaction, and you know, most of the time it was cracking open the box around me, and I'd be like, "Ooh, yes, hunty, when you get tired of those." Yeah, that's how I shop. My daughter is a dressing diva, trust me. When I see that she has something that I really admire, I'd be like, "Ooh, that would look really nice on me." When you get tired of that, it's got a home. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, that is how I shop. No joke. 90% of the stuff in my closet came from my daughter's closet. I am not kidding. But I love dresses. I am so in love with dresses, and being that I have picked up so much from watching several tutorials, largely to the is it accreditation or accreditation? You know what I'm saying? to Jennifer of Cinnamon Stitches, and I can't remember the other lady's name from Cuppa, Crochet on a Cuppa. But largely to those two ladies, I've figured out, and putting the sewing skills that my aunt taught me into play, and learning panels and, you know, where different aspects of the garment belong. You know, my concepts are so different. When I think in my mind how I want something, the first thing I think about is what's going to fit here. And then, being that I have such a large fupa, I call it a falupa for those who don't know, I want to know what's going to fit there next. So it has to go from here, which should be the biggest part of my body. But my falupa, unfortunately, is the largest. And I want something that's going to fit here and flare out. And I love my dresses to be light and airy, but covering at the same time. I don't want body parts to show through. Not afraid to show skin, don't get me wrong. I will always be sexy kitty, okay? But yes, I'd rather people look at me and there be mystery. You know, I wonder what's beneath the colors. But this right here, that is definitely another dress. But this one is definitely, put that right there for a second. Something I haven't done with you guys in a while. Nice and soft and smooth. It doesn't feel coated. That's a difference that I can say that I feel in this and other yarns that I've gotten from Temu. The other ones feel kind of coated. Nothing that bleeds off onto the hands. Let me do this before I start. I just washed my hands before I started this video. Definitely got to get some more coconut oil. About my coconut oil. When I do my coconut oil, I usually, being that I don't know what I did with the other jars, I usually get a big jar and fill up my smaller jars. I usually have at least 3 small jars. One is in my overnight bag, one is close to my crocheting, and the other is somewhere in my bedroom, usually like right there in the bed with me most of the time. Now I wanted to start keeping another one in the bathroom. And I'm gonna need 5 jars because I want to leave one in the kitchen as well, so that I'll have it by the sink. But what I usually do is, when I'm down to my last jar, and being that I don't really use lotion a lot, I've been gifted a lot of Bath and Body Works lotion. So one of those jars will have Bath and Body Works lotion in it that mixes with the coconut oil. This happens to be one of those mixes. So yeah, this is a little bit of peach and a little bit of apple, so hands smell good as well. But yeah, the Temu yarn does not have a film on it. Well, it does now. No, it really doesn't. That's the other thing I like about coconut oil. It doesn't leave a film. Make sure you get the virgin and the unrefined. Yes, that's the real coconut oil. I'm not going to do your typical swatch here. I'm doing this for a specific purpose. Forgive, I have on a black dress. Y'all know that black attracts everything. You can walk through the house and an orb can be flying through the house. It's going to attach to your black. So that's what's going on. 3, 4, 5, 6. I wanted to do this to show you the difference instead of waiting. I'm a back bump kind of gal. So I don't just go through and grab a loop. I have to get it under the back bump. It's gotta look as neat as possible. And that back bump does it for me. We're human. And as much as we think we're keeping the same tension, you're human. I guarantee you every stitch has some sort of variation to it, as opposed to the last or those that will come after. Of course, this is going to be taken a loose. I don't want. I'm going to do as many of the baby blankets as I can, in different stitches. So. Okay, what did I pick up extra? Oh, there we go, there we go. Thank you. I hear music in my head, over my head. I hear music in the air, over my head. I hear music everywhere. Over my head. I hear music in the air. Oh, there must be an angel somewhere. Okay, so this is what I was saying. You see those big gaping holes? Like right there and right there. And I mean, it's not like really, really huge, but to me, it's a problem. So, still, Temu yarn. When they're not that big, you see that? As opposed to, now do you agree? Yeah. So that's the difference that I was saying. And there's another way that I'm going to try it to see if I can take away even more space. But I will do, let me know how you feel about it. I'll see if I can do a tutorial. But that's what I wanted to show you. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. I also want to show you this. I had to do this right away. These are the size cakes that I'm normally able to make with the same yarn winder that I showed you. Well, I wanted to be bold, and I wanted to see if I could get one any bigger. So I did that. See the difference? And then I wanted to see if I could go even bigger. And I did. So it led me to believe, being that the last one was the first yarn winder I ever had, there must have been something wrong with that yarn winder. Yeah. Because this one is really smooth. You can't go like super fast. It's not going to take it. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited that I have one that works properly. So yeah, this green and yellow reminds me of the Behold the Green and Gold. Yeah, that would be real cute. Maybe I could find a mother from Norfolk State who needs a baby blanket. But I got 6 of them, guys. They came 3 in a pack. These were free, so no, I don't remember how much they cost. I got my yarn winder for $3.74. And all of it ended up being free because I had a $7.06 credit. So I had free shipping. I still have credit. Yeah. So yeah, that was all free, pretty much. Nope, not pretty much. It was. So I can't tell you any prices right now. I don't remember what the yarn originally went for, but it was with my free bundle. So I got 2 of them. I could get 2 gifts free. So I got 2 of those. And my yarn winder, like I said, was listed at $3.74, but I had a $7.06 credit. So that took care of everything. I was good with that. I'm really, really happy and satisfied with my little snowman. I'm tickled about that, guys. But that right there is probably another hat. I might even make a scarf. I'm not thrilled with making scarves, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. But I think I'll probably, sacrifice and go ahead on and make a triple crochet scarf. That way it'll get done. Either that or a moss stitch scarf. Now if it's moss stitch, I can probably make 2 or 3 scarves. Maybe up to 5. But anything else, triple crochet. Maybe 1 or 2. I didn't want to pick everything on the list that I alone could do. I wanted to include everybody. You can kind of see where my Falupa starts, and it's big. And when I'm asked the question, if there's anything about yourself that you could change, what would it be? Give me a knife and I'll show you. I will cut this off. Yes. That's my biggest concern. That's my biggest problem with me. Everything else I can deal with. I can work. Removing that would eliminate some of the restrictions that I have, so I could get back into my weight loss routine like I wanted to. But this has caused a lot of my immobility here lately. So I'm looking forward to the continuous fight with the insurance company until they say, you know what, this pesky mosquito named Kitty is not going away. Please just go ahead on and approve it and get her out of our hair. I'm waiting for that to happen. I keep writing letters. My doctor keeps submitting requests. We're going to keep on until they get tired of seeing my name across their desk. But in the meantime, in between time, you guys continue to have an awesome evening. I'm not going to promise you that I'm not coming back. I do know that I wanted to try to get at least a couple of shorts done today. And I might even come back in a live later on this evening, like tonight, simply because I enjoy you guys. That's that eczema from leaning on this chair. But it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. But like I said, guys, don't forget, when you walk past that mirror and you see your reflection, stop, take a brief moment, not even a whole second, just to look at it and say, hey, I love you. And know from the bottom of my heart and the depths of my soul that everything in me, Kitty Lane, loves you too. You guys take it easy, and I'll get at you later. Let's get it.